Seems to be. Yeah, it seems to be alright. Yeah, I just tried to stream a couple of times in a row and it bounced me out, so I had to do the old turn off and on again to see if that would work, and it seems to. So magic. I'm just gonna wait for a couple of people to join before I get properly started, but we'll hit new game. For those of you who haven't been following us on social media, this is our newest series, our newest Let's Play series. We're playing Skyrim. We're not going to be doing the main quest line, just because I think everyone's seen that. It's kind of been done to death a little bit. So we're gonna just be playing like some of the side quests, some of the DLC, seeing where it goes. Let's see what happens, and yeah, like we should have a bit of fun with it. I don't really want to start making the character until people come in, because if I'm honest, I don't know what I want to do with it really at all. So I think I'm just gonna wait until people come in, and then they can help me decide. I'm thinking I might do the Dawn Guard DLC line, just because I've never actually played the DLCs from this game. So I think I'll do that, which means we're gonna go for the Vampire Lord play. I think it should be fun. I should also mention that this is not your typical start to the game. You're not seeing that same tired cutscene you've seen a million times before and want to skip but can't. I've downloaded a cheeky wee mod for this that just skips us past that and allows us to pick exactly what we want to do. So we can, according to the mod description, we can spawn in like the Mages College in Winterhold, we can spawn in any of the strongholds, we can start as a vampire, a werewolf, as a member of any of the guilds. So I'm thinking we might just start off doing the Thieves Guild storyline, just because from what I'm aware it's not all that long. I don't think I've ever actually done the Thieves Guild storyline, but I just think it's a nice wee starting off point. But yeah, I'm going to take my jumper off because I'm getting a little bit too hot, so I'm going to do that, and yeah, just entertain yourselves. Looks like we've got a bit of a slower pick up today, so I reckon I'm just going to get started. If we're going Thieves Guild to start with, I reckon we need a slightly stealthier character, so probably not a Breton. But then again, they do start off with spellcraft, and like, yeah, they're good with magic, so that might help us down the line a little bit in terms of our vampire build. Maybe we'll wait and see. Okay, now, you know, I think, as far as I'm aware, Dark Elves are quite good at stealth, but I could be totally wrong with that, and that might just be me making something up. So we're gonna keep them in mind. High Elves, now, do you know, they always just see, like, you know, they're always very stuck up, so I'm really not in the mood to play as a High Elf, frankly. That's just not gonna happen. Imperials, I think they're more of a warrior class, aren't they? They're skilled in combat and magic. Okay, so they're a nice wee all-rounder class. It's not a bad shout, if I'm honest. Khajiit. Here we go. Khajiit are naturally stealthy. I don't know, I always feel like Khajiit and Argonian always feel like a bit of a gimmicky run, but then, you know, that could just be me. You know, I don't know, I just always feel like the idea of being a cat or a lizard kind of just wears off halfway through. I prefer the sort of more human characters. Even like the orcs look quite human, so they still, I don't know, they still fit in a little bit more. You don't feel too out of place when you go to a new settlement or a new stronghold. As it is in Skyrim, They're tall and fair-haired people. Okay, so yeah, like Nords are just your sort of warrior types, aren't they? Do you know what good thieves? I reckon we're gonna play as a wood elf. I think that's our shout. So we're gonna go with that, and now we're gonna go. Are we gonna play male or female? I don't know. I normally play male, so I might play female just to be different, just to make this a little bit of a different run.
You just want boobs.
That's it. Yeah, I want to know what it's like to have boobs. Frankly, and it's that simple. I don't know. Let's look through the presets for both, because I'm not the world's best at character creation, so I don't want to, you know, get halfway through that. Like, I want to sort of look through the presets and not have to fiddle about with sliders for too long, because we're already a good few minutes in. Like, I know always should look at the face shape, because, you know, you can change anything else, but like, I always feel like it's really fiddly to. So they all have, but you know, quite pointy faces. I think that's a good shout, if I'm honest. I feel like we can do something with that. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. I think we're gonna lighten the skin tone a bit or darken it. I think there. Let's go with that. Sorry. Yeah, nice bronze colour. Let's go with that. Now wait, I'm pretty sure this changes how muscly you are. Yes, you can be buff AF. You can be a right gym lad. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Oh, got a new viewer. Hello. You've caught us in the character creator. This is the first episode of our Skyrim Let's Play. We've decided we're going to start off by heading to the Thieves Guild, and we've just read that high elves are quite good at being thieves, so it seems to make sense to do that. Do you know what? We're a thief, so we should probably be quite skinny and sort of not very big and sort of muscly. Complexion, what's this going to change? Oh, so this is just some presets. Why don't we go with that? Why not? Do you know, I like the idea of having mud on our face, because, you know, if you're going to be a thief, you're not going to be a lord, are you? You're not going to be minted, so you should really have a bit of, you should be a bit more dirty, a bit more grungy. I think that makes sense. So I can make the mud a bit darker. Do you know what I think? Yeah, he's not a total mink. He's tried to wash it off a bit the best he can. So let's do that. Scars, let's see. So we've started off with a scar, but we'll go to none and see. It's a wee nick under his eye. Oh, it's actually it's bigger than a nick. Okay. What's this? I'm not seeing where that is. Oh, it's a wee scratch in his cheek. I'm thinking we should give him a wee scar. You know, he might have been caught stealing. I think that's a good one. A very sort of Squall Lionheart scar from, you know, Final Fantasy VIII. I think that's quite a good shout, if I'm honest. I think that's a bit much. Do you know what? That one's not too bad. It's not too noticeable. But no, I'm thinking just the scar going across the face. It's not too big, but it's not. I think I'm going to make dirt slightly lighter so you can see the scar a bit more. There we go. Oh, didn't mean to do that. We had it about there. Right. Face. Nose type. I'm happy with the nose. I don't think we need to change the nose height or anything. See, I never have the time for this. I always feel like I just want to get into the game, so I don't want to mess about with character creators too much, I don't think. I feel like I'm just going to go into it. Nose length. No, I think we're fine with that. Jaw width. Jaw height's also okay. I mean, I'd like to bring it up a little bit. I think he's got quite a long face, but other than that, cheekbone height's at his highest. Maybe if we reduce that a little bit. There we go. It looks like he's got a more sort of, you know, balanced face. It doesn't seem like everything's been pushed up to the top of his face as much. Do you know what that'll do? Ah, nope, didn't want to do that. Chin colour. I didn't realise your chin could be a different colour from the rest of your face, but okay. Eye shape. I was kind of happy with our eyes, actually, which I think were... Oh. That one's? Yeah, let's just go with those ones. Brow type. See, I always feel like when I touch the eyebrows in games, like I always, like before I touch them, I think they look fine, and then as soon as I do touch them, they all look weird. And I don't know, is that something everyone else feels, or is it just me? Let's give him sort of dark eyebrows. Why not? Mouth shape. I don't know. I don't really think about the shape of my character's mouth, frankly. And we're gonna hide this under a hood of some sort anyway, aren't we? So like, does it matter? Chin width. Wait here. Is that gonna change? What's that doing? Is that making it more pointy? Right, let's not do that. Let's make you a bit more human looking. Oh, not human, but a bit more like real. Chin length. Here we go. Oh, that's horrifying. Let's put you back to where you were. Thank you very much. Right, now hair. This is the only thing that like I feel matters. Once you've got like a general, something general that you're happy with, just go through all the hairs and then go, okay, yeah, that looks fine. That's like the high elf hair, isn't it? I think that's too noble looking. Cheeky wee top knot. Isn't that top knot? Oh, it's a wee ponytail. Okay. That's very punk-esque. I kind of like that. Oh, speaking of punk, there we go. A bit of a Mohican, bit of a mohawk. Nah, I'm digging that. That doesn't look too bad. That's kind of where I'm at. Do you know, I always forget to ask, how's the audio? Sound okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Right now it does.
That's alright then. Obviously.
The music picks up, I'll tell you.
Yeah, no, that'll definitely happen during fights, so we'll need to keep an eye on that. I think we should just go with that hair there. He's got my hairline. Right, I think hair colour, we should probably change that. Sir, you do not suit being a blonde. I think that's way too light for your skin tone. Let's go change this. Can we give him some funky colours? Or is it just
purple?
Yeah, like I'm thinking, can I go like full Saints Row and just be like, now like let's make this a random colour over here and oh, do you know what, a grey hair is not a bad shirt. Oh, has he got a beard? I didn't realise you had a beard. Oh, that makes you look a bit more sinister. Oh.
He looks like a Disney villain when you've got the beard on.
He does a little bit, doesn't he? He looks like he'd be fighting like Beauty and the Beast or something. No thanks. Let's see, can we give him a bit more of a... Oh yes, the old chin strap. That's what we need. A goatee. Oh, the full Tony Stark. I think that's where we're at. Oh, that's very like American War for Independence, isn't it? Like the sideburns that go into a mustache without like a beardy bit.
I like the Disney villain one.
The Disney villain one. Okay, sure. What about that one?
Yeah, I think that one.
We're gonna go Disney villain. Okay. Sure, let's go. So we've got the Wood Elf, Disney villain, thief type. So let's go done. I think we're happy with that, right? We all good? Now, I don't think prisoner has a great ring to it. Personally, I think that might be a bit dull by the end of the playthrough. So, what does this man's face tell you? What's his name? I'm terrible at naming characters. I just tend to name them roughly the same thing, and I don't want to call them XP point, which we normally do in our sort of Let's Plays. I mentioned the other day how we, Jack and I, have done the start of our next Let's Play. We did the first episode, and we aren't able to record anymore just with current recording issues. So, yeah, like, we've named some characters in there, and we always name them after like, real people and the channel, and I don't think that's quite the way to go for a fantasy RPG Let's Play. So, anyone got any preferred names?
You could name him Kirsten.
I
Name him
could
after me.
I could name him Kirsten after you. I don't know if you'd be too happy with that, considering he's got a beard. Let's name him after a Disney villain. We said he was a
Jafar.
Jafar. That's his name. So we're gonna run through as Jafar. He does look like if Jafar was more human. That would be his name. Right there, we're happy with that. Right. So we've started, start drinking in the tavern. I mean, I'd love to do that right now. Owning property. Join a faction. I'd imagine join a faction will get us into the Thieves Guild, which is probably what we want. Stranded and helpless. It's just me on a day-to-day basis, pal. Start at the Guardian Stones. Okay, so that'll start you at just the stones outside of Riverwood, I'd imagine. And yeah, this will take you to... I think I read about this, about how they're all like, yeah, you can start at any of the stones you like. But there's also a room through here.
Yes?
Oh. The one where, okay.
I'm waiting.
Isn't that... Was her name Lydia? Was that right?
Hmm?
I think so. So I'd imagine that's join the companions. I reckon we want to go join a guild. Join a faction, even. Are you gonna... Right, yeah, okay. Here we go. Join the Dark Brotherhood. Now, they're the assassins. I think that'll be fun. I think that would be quite cool. But I reckon that's something we can work up to if we decide to do that. Because right now, join the Dawn Guard. We did say at the top of the episode that we would be doing the whole vampire thing later on, I think. But join the Companions, join the Stormcloaks, College and Winterhold, and Imperial Legion. Yeah, let's just go and join the Thieves Guild. It'll bypass a lot of the sort of more boring stuff. I have been told that there is a wee glitch with this mod in particular that occasionally you'll spawn in and you'll just be leveled up. You'll be leveled up to like, it's only ever like one level.
To make us a lot of coin, so don't disappoint.
Tell you what, before we do anything, what I should really do is put the subtitles on. If you see the subtitles, feel free to give me a shout. Display? Dialogue subtitles. Let's throw in general subtitles as well, because I can't really hear this because I turned the volume down, so then the mic doesn't pick it up too much. So we've started before the storm. Okay, where's the... Ah, you're here.
Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin, so don't disappoint me.
Ah, so yeah, it started as just after the yeah, after, like, you know, it started as like after we've done that wee quest. I've done the starting quest for the Thieves Guild where I think he makes a distraction in the Riften. Is it Riften? I think it is. The town square that you're in anyway. He starts a wee distraction, and then you've got to like sneak around and pick the locks in various vendors' carts to like steal things he needs. So let's see, we've got a longbow, a steel dagger. Well, let's equip our longbow. Apparel, we've got just leather armor right now. That's fine. That's not too bad. Oh, started us with a potion of brief invisibility. Imperial condolences. Is with deepest regrets that the Empire must inform you that wartime. I can barely read that from this distance, and I'm not wearing my glasses, so if there's anything important, guys, please do feel free to read and tell me. I will probably read it at the end of this episode when I can get slightly closer to my screen.
I don't care if you're best buddies with the Guildmaster. I'll still smash in your skull if you try anything.
Okay.
They call me Dirge because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground. Why? You think it's funny or something?
Right, now this is the first time we get to decide what type of person Jafar is. I think he's not going to back down. I think he's a bit hot-headed. Which isn't normally how I do this. I normally play a bit more persuasive and just, like, you know, avoid confrontation. And screw it.
Yeah, my problem is I'm too tired to punch your face in.
Do you know what? It sounds like you're just a bit scared, you know? How did that audio sound?
Yeah, sounds fine.
Yeah, coming through loud and clear. Good, good. Right, let's get this started
The last
then.
person that made trouble for Veckel ended up floating in the canal.
Ragged flagon.
Catch my
Okay.
drift?
So this is technically a tavern.
Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of
Okay, you've
coin.
said that about 3 times now,
So
buddy.
don't disappoint me.
So how do I...
Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor.
Oh, okay.
Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arangoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house.
What's the catch?
The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did.
Okay. Makes
Aye.
sense.
The last thing we want to be doing is crossing our clients.
Yeah, I get that. Like, this is, like, you know, stealing and, you know, stealing for hire is how we make our money. We want to make sure our clients are happy, I suppose. What should I do about Aragoth?
Maven prefers that Arangoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild
It's
has a
fine.
lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up.
Oh, hello, new viewer. Let us get you caught up.
You watch
We
yourself
are
on the
starting
fire.
our
Those
Skyrim
mercenaries
Let's
don't take
Play.
prisoners.
We've already decided on our character. I can't remember how you'll be able to see him. Here he is. He's a wood elf. We've already joined the Thieves Guild through the wonder of modding, and he's a he's a we've decided to make him a bit sneaky and a bit just. We're just gonna go through the Thieves Guild quests and see where it takes us. I can't remember what quests are that way. I think that's the best thing to do first. Let's go and retrieve our armor and stuff from various people. I guess we go through here. Makes sense to get geared up before we do anything, because right now we've just got leather armor and a very basic bow. We do have a steel dagger at the moment, which is quite handy, I suppose.
You won't live to see tomorrow.
I think there's a bandit in here somewhere.
I've had enough of
Oh no, it's a vat. Okay. You're taking quite a few arrows. That's less than ideal, if I'm entirely honest. I don't know why I keep trying to line up a headshot. It's really not that important, is it? As long as I hit. It's all about numbers in RPGs. It's less about precision. There we go. That's how we stop using the bow. Okay. Well, I mean, she did just take a good few arrows out of us. So, should we go down? Yeah, let's go down and see what the deal was with her. Because I've no idea. Oh, she's just a vagrant. Oh, she has a better bow than us, though. That's handy. let's take that. We don't need the iron dagger. We've got a steel one. Let's go and equip that though. That sounds like it could come in handy. I don't know how to get back up there. Now that's an issue we should have thought about, but oh well. So yeah, we've now got the hunting bow, which looks a bit cooler than just the regular long bow as well, doesn't it? It seems a bit more, I don't know, there's something about it. It's kind of cool. It's not just a, you know, bent bit of wood. The Ratway Warrens, I doubt that's the way we're wanting to go. This is heading in at least the right direction, as far as I'm aware. Oh. Right, time to equip the steel dagger and start swinging. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to... Can I dodge in any way? I don't think so. I think we're away to die. That's not ideal. Can I close this gate? I can. Haha. Oh, my health's low. My health's very low. Turns out we are going through this door. Opened it. Ah! Okay. First death of the season, and it was to someone that was literally called a lowlife. That's not ideal. Okay. I think I'm starting to see the problem with this DLC, this mod. Do you know what? Let's just go back this way. Our problem started with that lady, and I don't think that's the way we're wanting to go.
I think that gate was useless. Because you closed it and he went straight through it.
Yeah, I don't... What's happening?
Nothing here after all.
Okay. I think this has glitched something in the game, maybe just slightly. So what are we actually trying to do? We need to speak to you.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
Nope, that's not what
Watch
we need to
yourself on that island.
do. Retrieve the Thieves Guild armor. Ah, that's how we do it. Right, okay.
Bring your fight. Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
I think that was more the mod, but yeah, we'll say that that's the lore of what we're going with. I suppose I can use some advice.
That kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're going to get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
Back on its feet?
Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead.
What happened?
Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed.
Okay, buddy. What can we do about it?
We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were.
Okay.
That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Can you train me how to sneak? I'm pretty sure that costs money. Right. We're not wanting that. Whoa, you were extremely close there, Dirge, whatever.
Before we
Vex.
begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business.
Sounds good. What sort of
I'm not
business?
gonna sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here.
See, everyone seems to be very blunt about that. You know, we're doing shit, so thanks for being an extra mouth to feed.
Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse.
I need you to
think
do me
he's
a
crazy.
favor, Dirge.
I'd
You
agree.
want my opinion? I'd say it's just plain old bad luck.
There's a new guard nosing around.
So what can we do?
You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
I do like the idea of making coin, thank you. I've heard you've got a lockpicking, no. Right, seems to be
Don't give
just
up now.
general stuff. Are
There's
you
plenty
the
over
person
there
I can get
just
the
right for the taking.
my Thieves Guild
so you're
armor
the new
from?
recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
Okay. Why is that?
I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee.
Okay, so that makes sense, because normally when you steal something in Skyrim, when you try to sell it to a vendor, they know it's stolen automatically, don't they? So at least we've got someone to sell to.
Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern?
Fair?
Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Understood.
Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use.
Easy days.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
So yeah, what are we wanting to make this character? I'm thinking we should make him a little bit, I think we should make him, we called him Jafar, so I reckon slightly aggressive but cunning. I think that's probably the best shout. Oh, we can steal from the guild immediately. Or do we do that? No, I don't think we should. I think we should probably stick to the idea of, you know, keeping them on side for now. I can't see shit. So there seems to be a door that'll be through that way somewhere that we can go through, but oh well. So what's our other quests? I think we should follow this quest. So let's go speak to you.
All eyes are on you, lad. The Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place.
Ah, okay.
Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go.
Sure thing. I feel like there's a lot of chatting in this episode, but hopefully we'll get into some.
I need a few spare septums. I got the cure right here.
Yeah, I think we should do that just for the first episode. Learn as much as we can, and then we'll go on our heist as soon as we can. Because I'm very well aware that this is probably really dull to watch people just standing talking to me. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him.
Any tips to help me get
Well,
in?
there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
Okay. That doesn't sound too bad, actually.
Hey, where do you think you're going? We have work to do.
No, we don't.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh?
All eyes are on you.
How do I
They're
show
built
this?
like small fortresses to resist the weather. but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke.
Set it on fire with magic. I feel like that's my best shout, because I think flame's one of them that you start off with, right? Anyone in the comments knows, please tell me, because I might go out there and realise I don't have anything.
I'll give you one good reason. Maven Blackbriar. Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar meadery, which would cut into her profits. We had an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Golden Glow Estate to make sure the honey kept flowing. If the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Arangoth, we'd steal the shipments. In return, Maven allowed us to extort Arangoth and bring in a huge payout.
Okay, so bit of context here. I'm fairly certain that she is like a big sort of like mob boss type character here in the city. This is like the Thieves Guild's in, which I believe is Riften. I'm gonna have to double check that.
Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the Fourth Era in prison.
Okay, right, I think...
You watch yourself on that island.
Why does it keep telling me that you're a quest? I'd leave by now if it wasn't for... Yeah, it's telling me to follow you, but I can't follow you. Are you gonna leave when I...
Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
That's a... Ah, there, that's why I couldn't move. Okay. I think I should probably turn the brightness up a bit. Ooh, gold. No, I won't. Again, like, it'd be really handy at this point in the game, but let's just leave it. We don't want to make enemies of them just yet, I don't think. Because, yeah, we've just joined, and we're literally level 1 without any experience, so we probably want to, you know, look after ourselves a little bit better than just immediately getting them turn on us. Who was that spoke?
Come here a second.
Okay.
A lot of people are beginning to get impressed with you here.
I don't know how. I haven't done anything.
Let you know.
You know what, I'll speak to everyone later. We'll get to know them, because I feel like we do need to get into some action that doesn't result in me dying immediately. So... Oh no, we don't have that hunter's bow. Okay, so we're really going to have to commit to the sneaking thing for this this quest, because I don't think we're going to be able to take on any mercenaries without some equipment first. So, pull this chain, and then that should open this up a bit. Here we go. Thieves Guild discovered. Do you know what? I think I already knew they were there, mate. Right, we're not going to be able to do anything with that. So let's leave the city. Hopefully by the end of the series we should be a little bit more, you know, travelling should be a little bit easier, because we'll have sort of fast travel points closer to locations that we need. Oh! Why is it being a... Oh, is this it? That... Not what I was expecting it to be, if I'm honest. Golden Glow using the sewer, clear out Arangoth safe, burn the beehives. Okay, yeah. And we don't have anything else like set, so it must be this one. So we don't want to go in from the front door. We were told that that's not very clever. I'm trying to remember what all the controls are, because obviously we skipped the tutorial section. But so the sewer must be... Is this it? I don't know. Can we specifically highlight the option for the sewer? No. Okay. I'm guessing that that's it. Yeah, we're gonna use that and see what happens. Might be able to make our way through here. But then I reckon it was a place like this that we had lots of enemies last time, so we should also be a little bit careful. Do you know what? Let's take some sewer apples. Why not? I accidentally just picked up a bucket, but that's fine. Nord mead, yes please. Some cabbage, some potatoes. Let's take. It's saying take as well, so you know we're not stealing just yet, which is handy, I guess. Means no one's gonna come out after us and be all angry. Okay, looks like that's all that was in here. Well, at least we got some health items, just in case things go tits. Which, let's face it, they definitely will when I'm controlling our good old buddy Jafar. I reckon we should leave Riften then and try to get round the back. Is that going to be the best shout?
Working at the Riften fishery is tough, but it puts some.
Or can we just jump this wall? Is that possible? No. Right, okay. Yeah, let's leave here. Ah, the gate opened the wrong way. Okay.
I had another run-in with a thief.
Let's leave here and see what it does. I think this is going to be a bit more chilled out than last night's stream. I say that, we're all... Oh geez, we're 45 minutes in, or just around 45 minutes in. Right, I think this episode might be a little bit longer, just so then we're not only speaking to people in this episode and we're actually getting a good heist in to start with. Okay, so no, the place that we're wanting to rob from is a good bit away. That's fine. Let's look at the map. Yeah, I'm very well aware. Yeah, he did say it was on an island. I forgot he said that. Okay, so that's where we're heading. There's the beehives. Okay, so that's the bit that we're wanting to head to. The sewer. That's apparently your best shout. How do you run? Ah, it's this. There is a deer. Am I gonna do anything with it? Nah. Let's run until we're about level with the island and then just swim out to it. I reckon that's probably your stealthiest way to do. I don't even think boats are a thing in this, so. Is that a wee fox? Wolf, okay. You're not going to be an issue, right? They're enemies, I've got to. Oh wait, it's chasing the fox. Okay, that's handy. So we can still... Right, let's see. What's what? I think this the biggest marker, the one that we're heading to now. Oh, is that the... I think that's the actual beehives. I don't think that's the sewer entrance that we're looking for. Ah, no. Okay, that's not handy. So I'd imagine there's going to be some sort of guard here. Ah, here we go. The sewer might be round this way. I keep thinking there's a guy up there. I don't think it is. I'll tell you what, let's go and check the map. It's been a while since I've had to navigate this UI. No, that's the beehives we're heading to. Okay, so we were heading the right way. We've overshot ever so slightly. Let's head back and see what happens. So apparently... Ah, here's the sewer entrance that we've heard about. Ah, it's that one. Right, okay. I think that's the way. Yeah, I think this is the best way. If Vex told us to go this way, because according to her, she's the best infiltrator they've got. But then she didn't. Like, she barely made it out of here alive, and I'd imagine we're gonna do a little bit better than that. Aha! Get rid of the first skeever. There we go. I'll take the skeever tail. I think that's used in enchanting more than anything else in it. Sorry, I'm talking really quietly. I should speak up. Okay, we got that arrow back. Yeah, I think skeever tails are used more for enchantments and potions and shit, aren't they? Oh, detected. Who's detected me? Oh, it's only skeevers. Okay. Or maybe not. What the fuck? That's not handy. A wee silver ring. We can sell that, I'd imagine. I think that's one of those pots that are, you know, the burning pots that are suspended above, yeah, I think they're like suspended above oil. I feel like that's what that was.
Like a booby trap.
Yeah, well, I guess they are booby traps a little bit. You tend to find that if you're a bit stealthier, you can use them to your advantage, because normally enemies are standing in puddles of oil. So if you're sort of sneaking about with a bow. Now, oh, do I want to try? We really should have got more equipped for this, shouldn't we? I thought, like, if it's gonna spawn us with like all the different bits and pieces, we need to, you know, be a thief, like with the potion of invisibility and stuff. I thought it would give us some lockpicks, because if memory serves, doing that opening opening tutorial bit in Helgen gives you like quite a few boss fights. What am I on about? Whoa, shit! What the fuck just happened there? Gives you quite a few lockpicks and stuff, because you get taught how to lockpick. Right, I think we should be watching out for traps, shouldn't we? They sprung this one, so we don't need to worry about that. But there will be traps kicking about here somewhere. So that's the way we should go. So let's have a wee look about, just in case there's any loot. Doesn't look like it. Ah, well. I reckon I should boost up the brightness a bit, because it's a bit dark for me, so I'd imagine on your display it's even worse. So we should probably do something about that. Okay, where's this taking us out? I thought it would take... Well, that's not handy. Okay. I don't know how we're gonna break in here.
Someone there.
Oh, shit. Someone... I think someone spotted us. That's less than ideal. Okay, right, so we've already been spotted. We're not exactly running the master thief career that we quite had planned out, but that's fine, we can work with that. Let's just... Right, let's see, we're heading now. There's no way to peek, is there? So I can't... I've kind of just got to... Oh, shit. Okay, that's... You're a mercenary. Let's run like fuck, and... Oh, hello! With Clarence Russell. Did I get that right? Yes, Clarence. Hello, Clarence. To catch you up, we are literally level 1. We used a mod to get us into the Thieves Guild. We decided to bypass all the boring beginning stuff, and now we are well under equipped to deal with the first raid the Thieves Guild has sent us on, which isn't ideal, if I'm entirely honest with you. Right, the last time we fought a guy with a mace, it didn't end up too well. Let's just try to get out of dodge. Let's go nick a stamina while we're at it, why not? Now, do they know where we are? I feel like that sewer did absolute shite all, if I'm entirely honest. And they all these mercenaries seem to know where we are now. Kill everyone and steal the treasure anyway? It's not the sneakiest, I'll be honest, but you know what, it's what we've got right now. Also, this is doing no damage. I get that we should probably be a few levels higher than we are currently, but... and it doesn't help when you miss, that's not handy. There we go, this guy's dead. Right, that requires a key, so let's just break in. But, you're an archer too, okay. And there's one next to me too. We are getting peppered right now. This is not a great advertisement of us, is it? Right, okay, let's... I do feel like we should have probably got some loot before coming out, if I'm entirely honest. Because this is going tits up. But we can... it's just how I approach most things. Right, come on, give me something, give me something, give me something. Hunting bow, that's better than what we've got currently. And iron arrows, well, it's better than nothing, I suppose. Items, weapons, hunting bow. Let's also go and food. Let's just eat everything we stole. That's as good as we'll get. That's all the health we'll have for the rest of this wee raid. So let's hope we can break in without being spotted this time. So let's just swim along here. They know they're being assaulted, which isn't the best. How can they still see me? That's... okay. I guess the idea of this quest is you're meant to be, you know, like you've meant to went through the main quest line to get to, like, at least, well, where does the Jarl live? Winterhold? Winterfell? Winterhold. Winterfell's in the old Game of Thrones, isn't it? Okay, right, I think we're... okay, despite all that, we've got in without we're not currently being attacked. That's nice. Okay, can we search that? Yes, we can. Yeah, sure, take it. It might help us. Health items is what we really want, but I don't think anyone's just going to drop those. Right, well, as I mentioned earlier, I do not have any lockpicks, so hopefully this guy has lockpicks. That would really help if he's got some of them kicking about.
You're a great thief.
I'm the best thief, clearly. I'm doing so well at just messing everything up as I go along. Hey, potion of healing, that's handy. Let's take that. You know, we can sell a crown. We need to break into his safe. I don't think we'll be able to do that without a lockpick.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Cheese. Cheese is quite good when you're a low level in it. I think it does quite a bit health. Let's just take all of that. And then, if need be, we can panic eat later. Which is a bit of a mood, let's face it. Like, we've all been there. I mean, there's one happy little accident we've had. I think because, you know, we alerted so many of the guards outside, there's none inside anymore. Which, bodes well for us. Because it does mean that we get like our own free reign of this house. Right, that's the outside door. We don't need that. Where is his safe? I'm presuming through a locked door. That's a guard. What? Yep, they're not all outside. They're not all outside. I was opening the door on the other side. Come on, let me out. I'm getting caught in a door. Let's jump past these guys. Run! Okay, this is going as well as it did last time. Right. I think I found the flaw with the mod we used. We're way under leveled. Right, let's use a wee steel dagger and run like fuck. Second floor. That sounds good. Are they gonna follow us? They probably will, let's face it. Apparently someone can see us. I don't know who can see us, but someone can. These guys! Right, let's just wail at these guys and hope we survive. Hey! I think that just worked. Right, let's take that, because I think our method of thieving is going to be swing weapons at them till they die. Steel mace, I think that'll be the best thing we've got. Oh, yes, thank you. Let's take all this lovely gold. I think I need that. Yeah, let's see what's doing best. Yep, let's use you. Just club some folk. Apparently they still can see me. I don't know who can, but someone can. I think there's someone through in this room who knows I'm here. Huh? Oh, is it the guy who owns this place? He'll be the guy who's left, isn't he? Ah, shit. Should have healed up in between fights, but... Okay, yeah, health low. Potions. Let's take this health potion. If we level up our health, I'm fairly certain that that gives us max health, but I don't know if we can do it mid-fight. Can we? Yeah, it does. Magic. That's... So we've just wasted a lot of health items by doing that.
Son of a... I fought worse than you! I'll make you pay.
That's what we want. Right. Evening the odds a little bit. We are flailing a bit, but you know what? That's... You know, this isn't Jafar. I still can't believe we called him Jafar. Jafar's forte, is it? But you know what? If it works, you know, the sword, I think, is going to be a little bit better for us, let's face it. Yeah, let's use the sword. They tend to be a bit nippier, don't they? Let's do that. It means we can't block, but you know what? We're tanking hits anyway, so we might as well. Right, now we're hidden. I like that we're still pretending to be sneaky. You know, all ideas of stealth have died, but we're gonna pretend that we're you know, we snuck past all the guards. You know, when they ask back at the Thieves Guild, we definitely turned up very prepared. We snuck past everyone quite expertly, and then, you know, just made off with the loot. I think we're gonna have to come back. That's not brilliant, if I'm entirely honest, because yeah, we don't have any lockpicks, and we need them for that door. So let's fuck off. Find some lockpicks. And then we'll take this on again in the next episode, I think. So, yeah, hopefully we'll come back a little bit more prepared. Hopefully we'll be a bit sneakier next time. And we'll just See how things go. Right.
This is what you are.
Oh shit, hello.
Lucky hit.
For me.
Oh. Right, okay. We're needing some food, so that'll do. Who doesn't love a mid fight snap? Why are you all shirtless? They're paying you to defend this. Buy clothes. Right. That'll do. Right. Yeah, we're just gonna gun it out of here and see what happens. Where was the front door? I think it's the other side of this big room that requires lockpicks. Yes, it is. Here we go. To Skyrim.
Never should have come.
Hello. Well, you know, when we actually do this properly, if everyone's dead, technically, from the time we set foot on the property, no one saw us. Modern problems, modern solutions. Let's level up health again, because we do seem to be taking quite a bit of damage. And I do think we've successfully murdered everyone in the property. Okay. Our stamina's low. Okay. Where's Riften? Not gonna lie, this isn't the most successful first episode we could have possibly had, but let's face it, none of our episodes are gonna be that successful anyway, so we're just gonna go with it. I reckon by the time we make Jafar Lord Vampire, you know, Destructor of all that sort of good stuff, it's gonna be fine. But while we're stealing stuff to sort of give ourselves a basic.
Get over here. I want to talk to you.
Who wants to talk to us?
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
What's it to you?
Don't say something you'll regret.
Ah.
Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs.
Ah, yeah, he's Blackbriars. Okay.
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back. So keep your nose out of their business.
Do you not see what I'm wearing, buddy?
Me? I'm Maul. I watch the
Kind of a
streets
hint.
for 'em. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
There. Do you know what?
Walk away like a good dog.
Oh,
Stay
I
out of
could
the
kill him.
Blackbriar's business, and maybe we'll keep
Let's not. That's not Jafar's way. I say that we have just ploughed through a place we're meant to be quietly robbing. So maybe it is Jafar's way. Who knows?
People of Riften.
Oh, you're the weird priesty guy, aren't you? Hello.
Got the coin? You're welcome here.
Yeah, I'm looking for lockpicks, if I'm entirely honest, but I don't think you'll sell them, will you? Nope. Right, okay. It's alright.
This is one of the signs.
Tell you what, I'm gonna do that between episodes. I'm gonna find a shit ton of lockpicks. I'm gonna level up a bit, and then we're gonna take another crack at that that beehive place next week. No, next week? Tomorrow night. Not next week. Anyway, thank you so much for watching episode 1 of our Skyrim Let's Play. Hopefully it doesn't go as tits next week. If you enjoyed what you saw of me flailing about, failing horribly, please hit like and subscribe for live streams every Monday to Friday at 7 PM GMT. Thank you, and I don't know, I'm still new to this. I don't have a clear outro, so yeah, see you next time.